welcome Vignesh and Danush to Sports Paddock Sports Talk, and thank you for joining us today.
Welcome.
So just to give a short introduction about the two stars before we start, we'll start with Vignesh, the first brother, who's represented Karnataka state team at various categories and groups from under 14, 15 and 16. After which you played under 18 League Goa Zone with Sai in 2015. And then you moved on to I-League second division debut with Ozone Football Club. And then you played the Karnataka senior team twice in 2017 and 18, right?
Yeah.
Post which you moved to Super Division League. So you moved quite up the ranks, where you played Super Division League champions with Ozone Football Club. And then you played for the Indian team under 23, where you debuted in the SAF Suzuki Cup. And you placed second also that year, right? In 2018. And then finally, like the biggest chip on your shoulder, you played ISL, debuted with Mumbai City FC in 2018. And you became ISL 7th champion with Mumbai City FC last year in 2020. So that's a big kudos to you. And your contract has recently been extended as well. So big congratulations on that, Vignesh.
Thank you so much.
And moving on to the little star, Danush. So you were the runners-up in under 16 AIFF Nike Premier Cup in Ozone City FC with Bengaluru in 2017, right? That was held in Goa and Mumbai. After which you represented Kickstart FC in Karnataka as captain and under 19 category in Holland Exposure Tour. You've also represented Karnataka state team 6 times in various categories, and you've represented Karnataka senior nationals in the Santosh Trophy held in Kerala in 2019-20. So kudos to you. Both of you have excellent achievements on your shoulders. So we'll kick off with the first question, which I'm sure everyone has asked you guys, which is, can you tell me when you both started playing football, and moreover, what made you fall in love with the game to take it up professionally?
So we come from an area, I come from Srirampuram. So basically in Bangalore, there are many areas like us which are familiar with football. Like our area is Srirampuram, and there are many like Austin Town, Murphy Town, Alsur, Periyar Nagar. So many areas are like this. So in these areas, they produce footballers for the country or else for the state. So in that time there was no PlayStation or
the golden years.
Yeah, golden years. So we had only one option, that is to play football.
Wow.
So each all my childhood friends were playing football. So there was no other sport to play in our area. So that is how I fell in love with the game.
Wow.
Yeah, and another thing is, since my family is a football family, like my father is a player, and both the uncles are players, and even my brothers are players. So seeing them play inspired me to play like them and achieve things like them.
Wow.
And so this is how it started. And my dad was my first coach in my childhood. So
he
my
helped
dad
you take it up professionally.
No, I'll tell it.
No?
Yeah. So my dad and all the senior football players, they used to conduct free summer camps in our area. That was free of cost for all the children. So they used to contribute their pocket money and conduct camps for us.
Wow.
So that was my basic thing which I learned, which is helping me till now. So I learned my basics from my area, that is Srirampuram. And when it comes to the professional thing, so I wanted to achieve things which my dad couldn't achieve due to the family responsibilities. So my dad gave up his dreams to support the family. and to help us grow. So I wanted to achieve things what he sacrificed for us, and so that is how I took it professionally.
Wow, that's inspiring. Oh my God,
Yeah,
Vignesh. That's really nice. That's really nice.
yeah.
What about
So
you?
in between, you asked that did he help you to take take up as
Sorry.
professional? Yeah. So nothing like that. He helped me, but more than he wanted me to study, finish my education, and get into a job. I But it was my decision to take up it as professionally, and even for my decision, he supports me.
Wow, he's still there with you. That's okay.
Yeah,
Wow. No, that's inspiring. And I'm sure being your first coach, he already instilled the skills that you needed to sort of have a
yeah,
solid foundation for both of you.
yeah. Even nowadays, if he watches my game, he'll call me and tell me all my mistakes, and he'll yeah, it really helps me to improve my game.
It's like Dangal.
So even yeah, sorry,
It's like Dangal, like the movie Dangal, where the
yeah,
father is
actually,
always coaching the kids.
Dangal, even in school also.
He'll scold him also.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I
Scolding
think you're
will
used to
scolding
it.
will be more. Other than telling mistakes, scoldings will be more. Even now.
But like Dangal, I'm sure you guys are used to it. And it's pretty
Yeah.
inspiring also that you took up football because you wanted to sort of live your dad's dreams, which, he couldn't do. So that's extremely
Yeah.
inspiring. But what about you, Danush? Like, what's your story?
Same as him, but I started a bit late.
You started a bit late. What age did you start?
Yeah, around 7 or 8.
Wow. And again, same
Actually, this
thing.
guy
No
was like
PlayStation, so
training.
you just got into the game.
This guy used to come only once in a day to practice, but I used to always stay in the ground, playing in the
Oh.
backwood with my friends. Yeah,
So you're like the Ronaldo.
but
You're always the hardworking one. You're going to practice regularly. This one's like a Messi. Like, okay, just come once for practice, go around the
Nothing
ground.
like that. Yeah.
yeah.
He wanted to say that he spent all his day playing in the ground
Yeah.
with friends like that.
And
We
he'll
get
be
it.
He'll be in the home, but I won't. I won't stay in the home.
So Dhanush's schedule will be morning. He'll wake up, train, again come back, eat his food, and again go back with
Oh my
friends to
God.
ground again to play barefoot, and again evening he'll be training.
Wow, Danush,
So
that's amazing.
he totally didn't want to study or do anything,
Yeah.
but spend time with friends in the ground.
If I
No,
stay in
but
home, my mom will tell me to study.
study.
That's the only problem.
No, but what made you want to take it up? Like, what made you want to like continue playing football?
Like I was not having any idea that how to become a professional player or start my career and all. So first professional setup was like in Ozone. Ozone was the first club in Bangalore who came up with a professional setup, and like they were only focusing on the kids who are not having a proper facilities, like underprivileged kids.
Understood.
So that helped many kids in Bangalore to like uh, exposure or to achieve their goal, or like
Wow.
professionally they got into the setup, like professional setup. That was the first thing that we all uh, got to know, that what is actual football, like the people who play in Europe. That was the
That was the
entire
setup.
thing was
Yeah.
professionally.
So they even brought coaches from the Europe, that was Netherlands.
Yeah.
So there were two coaches. One was Nicola Baum and one was Bert Zurman. So it was really great working with them, and I feel lucky now to learn the basics things from them, has really helped me till now.
Wow. So are they the ones who helped like guide you through taking it up professionally? Was Ozone the one to help give
No,
you
Yeah,
that
that, like
pathway?
those were the grassroots of us. Like started
Grassroots.
professionally getting into
yeah.
professional setup.
So if you want to reach a good height or build a strong building, so the basement is really important. So ozone and our Srirampuram was our basements. So that's the
Wow. And so when you talk about like
Ozone was the
support like this or bases, What about family? Like,
So,
how important was family during your sports career? Like, I know your mother
From
used to
family,
take you to practice as kids and
yeah,
stay
yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
yeah.
So, how important
So
was all of this
I think we both are really lucky because we come from a football family.
background?
So our family really knows the important and the future in the game. So most of the families they don't believe investing their time or preparing their children to play sports because they think there's no future in
It's
the
just a hobby.
sport,
It's not
or
something
yeah,
that
it's,
can be
yeah,
taken
they
up
just
professionally.
see it as a like a hobby. But since our dad and my uncle have achieved things in football, so they know the importance. So that is how it was really easy for us to take up it as a professional. And both of my parents have really helped us. Like if you see Indian typical mother, they don't wake up at 5 to get their children to the training,
Yeah.
but my mother did. So that to take such efforts, they have to know the importance. So my mother believed when we were kids, she believed that taking these children to training today will
For almost 4 years.
yeah, she took us for training almost
Actually,
4 years.
Srirampuram is the area which is very far from Bangalore Stadium. It's almost 12 kilometers or 13 kilometers.
Wow.
Other from other areas, players come from only 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers away. So they can even come by walk. It's just 20 minutes walk. But for us, it's not like that.
It's very far. So your mother used to
Yeah,
take you training, wait for you
we have
there.
to
and
go
then-
by bus. We have to take a walk around 1.5 kilometers to Majestic, and from there we have to take a bus because
So
we were not having any metro or all that. So
What we
my
have today.
mother used to take us at around 4:45 or 5, and we have to be there by 6. After that, we used to finish the training and we have to go to school. She'll be dropping us to school, and again she'll be going home and getting us lunch.
So school
This
was the
was our
place of extracurricular activities, whereas football is
no,
actually the place where you're studying.
actually for us, school was a place to rest well. Because after the training, you can't go and
You're
focus
tired.
on studies. Yeah.
Wow.
So
No, but do you think
it
that,
was,
what your mother's done and how your parents have supported you, do you think
yeah,
it's essential for such sportsmen to have such support in order to take it up
yeah,
professionally?
yeah, yeah, definitely I would say, because when you take up something as professionally, you would have self belief that you will achieve someday. But that is not only important thing. Even the family which is with you since you were born should also believe you could achieve, or you will achieve. So that belief is the main important thing to get for any person, to achieve, not only in football, even in other areas. So I think my mom and dad believed in me, so that is why I could uh, take
Take it up
football as
professionally.
professionally. Yeah. And
Wow.
even now you could see I have renewed my new contract. So this wouldn't be happen without the support of my family.
So sweet. No, but it's nice that you pointed out, because I think India now is slowly changing their outlook towards sports and sportsmen taking it up professionally. So you as role models, how do you feel about standing as a role model to younger kids, and what would you advise them? If you had a chance to talk to all the youngsters, what would you tell them as aspiring players?
Hello, one second. Yeah.
Do you want me to
Can you
repeat the
repeat?
question? Sure.
Yeah.
So, since you guys have reached such a level, you guys right now stand as role models for younger aspiring athletes. So, as role models, what would you tell these aspiring athletes, as the ones who want to come up the ladder? What would you advise them?
So as you said, people see us like role models.
Yes.
So we everyone just sees as a role models, but we are more responsible, because as you said, when people look you as a role model, how responsible you have, responsibilities, how many responsibilities you have. Like So you have to change the lifestyles, like eating food right from there, and right time to sleep, and working hard, training regularly. So this
Commitment and
should be
discipline.
always, yeah, well disciplined. And so this all these things we need to focus to keep achieving things or stay in that same level. So if I would like to tell the people or the childrens who are uh,
Who want to
keeping me
become
as a
like
role
you.
model, yeah, is keep working hard. And in football line, you don't know when will opportunity comes, or when when you'll get a chance. So it's really important to be always ready. So you have to keep working hard regularly, because in this line, when you're taking rest, someone else will be working to get your place. So
Oh, I've heard of this
yeah,
before.
so it is really important to work regularly. And most important thing is the you have to think about your family before doing anything. So
So
if you
family is
take some
important to
decision,
you.
yeah, regularly, sorry, importantly, the thing is, when you take some decisions, just keep your parents in mind. So just think once that the decision which you're making, or the thing which you're doing, will make your parents proud. Will it get them good name? Just think about it, and then take decisions that will really help you to
Wow.
successful path.
But I mean, so many kids don't always have the support, but still want to like aspire to be what can I say, a professional athlete. But you per se, apart from having these challenges which other children face, what were the challenges that you faced in your career? Like, were there any bumps on the road to success?
Yeah, definitely. So when I finished my 10th, I didn't had interest to play, sorry, continue my education further. So I fought with my parents to, I'm not going to college anymore, and I want to take up it as professional. So my dad denied, and my mom supported me. So almost for 1 year I was in Sai hostel, leaving my family. So my dad almost didn't talk to me for 1 month, for
Wow.
telling me, tell, for telling I'm not interested to study. So after that, slowly, it was, I had the pressure on myself. So I knew, so if I didn't study, I'm nowhere in life. So the only one option I had was to play, which I like the most. So yeah, I had the, I, what to tell,
How did you
uh,
overcome that challenge?
yeah, so I blamed on myself for being the, what to say.
Danush, can you help him out a little bit?
Yeah, it's coming to that he left the education, everything, and like he's totally into football.
Yeah.
So he just
So
wanted to take the blame and the efforts, like further what he has
Huh.
to do on everything. So he's taking everything
so
on his
if I
shoulder. So
I
he's
I
just standing
knew, yeah,
on his feet
I
alone.
knew
So
that I knew that if I don't do anything in football, I'm not going anywhere in life. I have to stay like this. Maybe I have to work in some restaurant to take clear the place or clean the table. So that was in my mind, and because it is really big, huge risk to drop out studies, because everyone knows how important the education is.
Definitely.
So I had the pressure on me. Even my dad used to tell, you may take football as a professional career, but in the future, if you don't do or don't achieve things in football, please don't tell us to, please don't blame on us. So he told me, so even I agreed for that point. So
What about Danush? Did
that's it.
you have any bumps on the way
yeah,
to your career?
same as only school, that nothing else.
School is like an extracurricular that is like, okay, side hobby.
But the only problem I had like bumps was school, because I studied in Kendra Vidyalaya. That's like very strict, and we have to maintain the attendance and all the homework and that this and all. So we used to not do all those things. Daily we used to go by 8:45, but the time we have to be in the school is 8:30. So regularly we were late to
Punished.
school after. Yeah, so totally we're not having interest on studies. Exactly like the time when ozone came, we were like dreaming up like what to do next. Oh,
What
this
to do
club is
next.
so good, and like we were started to dream about football. So we forget everything, studies everything, and we were totally into football.
So when ozone newly came up, we used to play in the mud ground, and that time Bangalore football stadium was newly placed turf, and everyone had the dream to play in the turf. So when you get straight promotion from mud ground to turf ground, every kid will be super excited. So same thing happened to us.
Yeah, so it's like a dream of what you guys were at the stage you were at, to playing like at the big stadiums and
Yeah.
bigger levels.
Yeah.
But that's very interesting, because having that dream to reach that level, did you guys have to make sacrifices in between? Like, what were the sacrifices you
Yeah.
guys had to make?
Almost missed like around 10 to 12 exams because of football.
That's a sacrifice.
Yeah,
No, actually that is
Sacrifice.
sacrifice for you guys, but for us it's really happy to skip the
Yeah,
exam.
for any
but later
child
we will
writing
regret
exams, that's not a
that we
sacrifice.
did that sacrifice.
No, but were there any other
But-
sacrifices, not exams, guys? But did you have to
Yeah.
sacrifice like certain friend circles that you had to have, certain
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
parties? Like, what sacrifices
No,
did
no,
you
no.
guys
That time,
have to make?
in those days, we don't know about
Parties
parties or
in the sense,
mobiles.
even
Or
like night outings, like if your friends were meeting up, say for dinner, you guys had to like not go because you had a game the next day. Did you have
we
such?
were not having that kind of friends. The
Oh.
friends we have is we used to go to play in the mud ground in barefoot. Other than that, we used to roam in the roads or play hide and seek. That was the
Wow.
only thing what we had.
So you
And
guys
especially
knew
in this
for
area,
sure. You guys knew for sure what you wanted to do. No sacrifices. That was like your
yeah.
day to day. Wow.
Because at that time we were not having anything to sacrifice, except studies or something like that.
That is not
Yeah.
sacrifice. That is what can I say? That's a gift from you guys. Like, you're like, yes, I just missed my exam. I'm sure all of you loved it. No, but that's very cute, honestly, and it shows that you guys knew what you want to do from day one.
I'm worse than this guy because I dropped out my studies at 9th itself. At least this guy finished 11th and
Wow.
kept quiet, but I fought with my teacher. I exactly don't know that day I'll be leaving the school. Morning I'm going to the prayer and I don't know that I'm going to leave the school today. It was like that kind of scene happened.
Oh, really?
I
Wow.
called my mom and told, if you're not going to take this, I'm going to hit the teacher. Later she came to school and took TC. I left my school at 9th itself. Almost I finished 70% of the school. Only the final exam has to be conducted. At that
Wow.
time, I left my school just to join BFC.
No, there's nothing to tell. Wow.
No,
should,
like you burnt all your bridges basically behind you, and you only
Yeah.
saw football in front of you, and you just followed that. Like, literally, that is your dream. Like, and so many people would not know this. Like,
I was invited for a I League from BFC.
hmm,
Richard Wood. Richard Wood was the coach, and I was practicing with under 16 team. Suddenly, like he called me to the under 19, and he said, "You can play under 19 I League too." So I was like excited. So nothing was in my mind. I wanted to go for the South Zone level, like qualifying round. So I wanted permission, like leave holidays for to go there and play. So I didn't get any permission from the school. So I was really upset, and I just said I want to go to play football. I don't know anything else. So just take TC. I'll study later also. And I just
wow.
took TC. Came out
So,
of the school.
and the most important thing is to achieve more in football level, you really have to be humble, because today you might score 3 goals, and if you think yourself as a big player, tomorrow you're the one who is going to suffer. So today you may score 3 goals, but tomorrow no one knows where you will be.
Yeah.
So it's really important to be humble and keep working. So that's the thing.
Nice. No, that's a genuine fact, and I think that's a good trait to have. And one thing about staying humble and having a family lineage of so many successful sportsmen and footballers especially, do you both feel like the pressure when you have legends like Shanmugam and your own father and your uncle who've played at
Yeah.
such a high level? Do you feel any pressure on you?
Yeah, because now this is time for us because they did everything and they played, and now it's our time to like keep up the reputation of the family, and we have to really be working hard because this football is getting better every
Better
day.
and better. So true. So
Yeah,
true. No, when you
yeah.
say football is
So
getting better, sorry, continue. No, finish.
yeah, so we have to work hard and we have to adapt ourselves for this generation football. It's
True.
not like before, like it's now really very like more
Competitive.
physically. Nowadays, it's we have to be very fit and physically we have to be fit.
Physically and
We have to
mentally.
be and we have to be strong. So we have to adapt ourselves for this generation football.
So true. So true.
So
The pressure even is we have pressure, but we enjoy the pressure. Like learning things in football is really happy. That is the only thing which makes us happy, and we really enjoy and love
Game.
the pressure.
The game and pressure. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Vignesh, you're going to say something?
no.
No, because it's really nice how you pointed out the fact that football has changed so much over the years, and you guys saw something different to what it is now. Like in your opinion, what is the difference that you see now and experience as compared to generations before in India per se?
Like
Children. Okay. Before 10 years, if you see football, there were leagues, but they used to have only coach in India. I'm talking about in India.
In
So
India.
they used to have coach and assistant coach and a physio. That's it. I don't know, before 20 years or 30 years back, physio is also a doubt
They're not
because
there.
they would have only the coach. Yeah, they would have doctor. That's it. So if you in the basic professional club in India, they will have coach, assistant coach, fitness trainer, and the physio and assistant physio. So even
And you have a manager also now.
manager, and even
technical
national
directors.
teams as sports scientists too. So these are the growth that football has had in these
Definitely.
years. So for us players, it's really important to get adapted. If you want to show or do something in today's football, you should really be ready to sacrifice things. Like before 10 years, my dad used to play games eating dal and rice, but you can't play same game today
Definitely.
eating the same food. So
Definitely.
today we have to eat pasta, chicken, all these things to play
To survive.
Yeah, in the game, in the 90 minutes game. So the intensity has grown up.
Nowadays, the coach always want the players to run. If you're not good with the ball, that's okay, but you have to run. All like till
So
90 minutes, you
cardio
have
is
to
very
keep on running.
important.
That's what this generation coaches need. They can
Yes, so true.
improve the player with ball, but you have to really be like running all like 90 minutes till 90 minutes.
Now you guys have been running
What
as a kid only,
I saw in
barefoot on the ground all the time. That's you
Yeah.
guys are fit and fine now.
what I saw in Denmark was like that was the best experience I had. So
Really?
it's all the way different from India in Denmark because at morning 9 a.m. we had gym till 10, and straight from the gym we used to go to the ground. We have to go to the ground and the practice starts like within 10 minutes. So
Wow.
that's how they prepare. In India, it's not like that. We'll be having gym session in the morning and practice in the evening. But there we used to do gym and practice in the morning, and again evening there will be a practice.
Why do you think there's such a difference?
Exactly.
Why do you think India is not inculcating that?
Because they are really strong and physically they are very fit. Because even if you keep 3 times practice a day, they're ready to do
Who?
in Denmark or
In
in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It,
yeah. They
it
just
all it all begins with the mindset.
mindset. If you're ready to do anything, even if you're ready in mindset, in your mind, if you're ready to do 5 times a day, you can do.
Or it's like
For Indians, it's not like that. If
Why?
they do a practice once, they'll be like, oh, again it's practice. No, we can't do. And
it's
nowadays the players like talk to the coaches directly. No, we can't do. We are not willing to do like that. But there, it's not like that. If you're not coming to the practice, like in Indian money, you have to pay 5,000 rupees fine. It's like that over there.
Wow.
because all these things.
If you skip the breakfast, you have to pay a fine. If you're not with the proper kit, you have to pay the fine. If you're not with the Shinga,
Discipline.
there's everything like, yeah, they have put a penalty of fines like so. The players are very serious over there.
So them, for example, the difference between us or the Europeans are we see them as a fine, but they guys they see them as investment on them. So these are the difference. So about the training, we asked why Indians don't train like that. So it's a mindset right from the basic. So eating 10 idlis are less for me, but the same thing will be more for him. So that's the thing is happening. So training 2 or 3 times a day will be normal for them, because even the senior players would have trained 3 times a day, so they would have seen them train, and that would be normal for. But for us Indians, it's really when you are hearing first time, that is we train 3 times a day, you really get.
And the
So-
important thing is like they get
Yeah.
everything. They just
All
have
the
to come
facilities
there.
and-
They get breakfast. After the practice, they get breakfast and everything. The whatever the supplements, everything they get immediately. Whatever has to be done is done. There,
Do you think
there's no
this-
excuse of them.
And no,
Yeah.
no excuse is one, but do you think this sort of lifestyle and habit is not inculcated at the grassroots level, which is why we at the Indian like football community get a shock when we see here 3 times a day? Like maybe
Yeah.
if our grassroots had, more serious training sessions, and as you go up to a professional level, they start increasing the intensity and regular sessions. Do you think then it would be normalized at the professional level? Or-
What I saw in India is like, see, if you see Indian parents, they are not same like Europeans.
Definitely.
The session what in India it's happening is like if you go leave children's in the soccer school or something like that, even the parents are coming to watch them.
Mm.
When the parents see the kids like really getting tired, or they make them run and they do all the things what the coach tells in intense
Correct.
even in the hot sun they do. When the main thing is the coaches see the parents, like they take the opinions from the parents. The parents nowadays give them like advice. No, my son is like he can't do 1 hour sessions or 1.5 hour sessions. The parents tell the coaches, so the coaches like they agree to that because they need like kids to soccer school or something like that.
True.
Yeah,
So
so
I
that is what
agree.
happening in India, but there it's not like that. Once the parents leave the kids to the ground, they have
It's
to
the
go
coach's
like
job.
around 5 meters away. They don't have to be in the ground. That's what happening in Europe. Even
Wow.
if a kid cries, there's always a coach to like go and confess him or whatever has to be done. But parents
No
are not
interference
allowed.
from parents.
Yeah. Until the session is done, you have to be away from the kids. That's what happening there. They're like really treating the kids like the coaches are very serious in improving kids over there. But here in India, it's still somewhere like in professional setup, there are many coaches like who really pushes the kids to improve. But somewhere down the line in some places, it's not happening like that.
As you said about the lifestyle, it would be, you asked something about the lifestyle.
Yeah. Do you think as grassroots, the lifestyle of kids playing seriously and then it slowly intensifying as in when they go up to the point where 3 sessions is normal? It shouldn't be
Yeah.
something which is
So-
alienated or something which is different for Indians, because
Yeah.
abroad they take it more seriously and they keep increasing the intensity as and when you start playing better,
Yeah.
right? Which is why 3 sessions
Yeah.
a day is
Even
normal.
They play even a small 5-a-side game after the practice. They play it like a war. It happens like a war. They used to hit everyone. They used to break and
Oh
everything.
my God.
Everything happens in a small 5-a-side game. So first day, and me and a guy called Nikhil, he was with me in Denmark. So we both were selected for Denmark, Esbjerg. So first day we were really shocked that these guys are playing like they're really playing a 5-a-side game like a war.
Aggressively.
Because for us it's not like that, because after training when we play a 5-a-side here, we used to be having fun, but there it's not like that. They really take it very serious.
It's faster,
And after
quicker,
playing
aggressive.
that 5-a-side, the next 5-a-side game will be after 3 or 4 days. Till then, the winning team will be teasing the losers. They
Wow.
can't take that. They can't take that. Whatever you tell, hey, you're loser. That's what they tell. So you really get
The
anger,
competitive
angry, or
spirit.
yeah. So that's how the conversation goes there. Each and every conversation will be like pushing yourself, or you'll get that spirit. Oh, I have to do more, and I have to score goals. I have to be like
Wow.
working or like that something.
Hero.
Yeah, that's how the mindset automatically gets changed. So
Lovely. Yes,
it
Vignesh.
is really important to have such lifestyle from the beginning, because when you grow it wouldn't be weird or difficult to get adapted to it. So if you see players in India playing now or before, most of the players would be from TFA, that is Tata Football Academy. So that teaches them the lifestyle, how a sports person should be daily. So how many times you have to eat a day, or what all you have to eat, or what all you have to do to become a professional player. So most of the players get their basics from Tata Football Academy. So
They guide them.
that's the reason they're playing now in Indian football presently. If you see a consistent player, he will no doubt he'll be from some academy. That is, most of the Indian players are from Tata Football Academy. So that that academy teaches them the lifestyle, so they easily get fitted into the lifestyle what the Indian football needs to. So it's
That's a good
really
point.
important to start a lifestyle or change things as you like. For if it's like a watering a plant. If you start watering a plant from now, in the future you may get some fruits. It's like that.
Yeah, having it late will delay the process,
Yeah.
and you never know
So
what might
the
happen.
schedule in Tata Football Academy or any academy in India would be eat, sleep, train. That's it. They
Nothing
don't
else.
even go out of their academies.
Wow.
Some academies were like that.
No, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm sure a lot of seriousness and a lot of thought has gone into that camp. And I think from Danush, he's had a lot of memories from his abroad training sessions. And Vignesh, I'm sure you've had a lot of memories from
Yeah.
your entire journey, and especially, I'm sure, Mumbai City FC. Now, as players in your sports career, can you name your most memorable moment in your career?
There are many things like debuting
One.
for the Indian national team.
The
Only
most
one.
memorable. Yeah, most memorable.
The most memorable is my first goal in the Hero Indian Super League.
Oh, really? Okay, that's your first goal. Can you tell us
Yeah.
like how that feeling was?
I was really happy to score my first goal, and that was a very beautiful team goal to say, because we were using only one touch to finish, and it was from Sai Goda to Jahu, and Jahu to Bipin, and Bipin to me. So it was a very good move from us, and
Wow.
it was a spectacular goal to say.
I'm sure you rewatched that video highlight like maybe 10, 15 times in that one span. Maybe
It
100
crossed
times?
over 50 times. Yeah. Now, if I watch 13 more times, it will reach 100.
Wow, that's why it's called a memory, right? It's a beautiful memory that you'll
Yeah.
always carry with you. What about you, Danush?
Mine is, of course, going to Denmark and train with that kind of professional team, because that's a top team in Denmark. the top second team. First one is Copenhagen, FC Copenhagen. Second is Esbjerg.
Wow.
So first, FC Copenhagen is the they play Champions League every year. So that was a best memorable moment for me, like getting selected for a professional club's trial.
Wow.
And I met Rafael van der Vaart. Have you heard about him? He's
No.
a Real Madrid player.
Oh, okay.
He's a Netherlands player. He played for Real Madrid and everything.
Lovely.
So I met him and I had some chat with him. That was really nice.
Some inspiring
Yeah.
inputs as an
And
inspiring player.
another one is like uh, being as a captain for Kickstart FC in Holland. I was really having no idea that all the players were entered to the field, and it was about to kick off. The coach called me and he was like, no, like you have to lead the team, so you're the captain. Like I was like wondering like what's happening. So but I was ready because I was playing stopper back. I always had the responsibility to lead the team. Even if goalkeeper is not shouting from me, I have to do. So I had
You
the
have to shout.
responsibility. Yeah.
Wow.
So
No, that's
that
inspiring.
was the best memories in my career.
Lovely. No, that's
And
really nice. And I'm
winning,
sure you
like
carried.
once we reached there, first practice was the coaches from SBC. They were taking the first practice for us. So next day was the match. First day they said our coaches like these guys are not so good. Tomorrow the match is against Zeebrugge. The Zeebrugge is the top most player producing academy in Netherlands.
Wow.
So they were like tell the players that if they score 6 or 7 goals, not to feel bad and all. Coach was really upset. So that was keep on running in my mind that I have to do something, that we have to win the match. So I couldn't handle the anger inside me.
Wow.
So next day we entered the field. The only thing I said my team was like, we have to win. We have came all the way from India here. We shouldn't go just like that. We have to do something. We have to make a statement, and we have to create a history here. The match ended up in 6-0. We won by 6-0 against
Wow.
Zeebrugge under 17. And we won by 6-0. And the SBC team, the people who said not to
That
feel bad or like
yeah.
So they were like, they got scared, and the match next day, the match was against SBC under 17. They made it under 19. And so they were scared to play against us. They were like scared whether we'll score more goals or something like that. So we were about to play against under 17, but they made it play against under 19. And second match was under 21, and third match was like with the senior team of SBC. We lost against the senior team 2-1, and we won against the under 19 team 3-0, and against under 17 team 3-0.
Wow, impressive.
So that's only one loss for us in Holland. So as the captain, like I am very proud, and like that was the best moment in my life.
Yeah, life so far in your football career. More is yet to come.
Yeah. And
lovely.
A lot to come.
Yeah, you brothers have had a lot of memories, and a lot of memories like growing up together also, I'm sure. So in our last segment of this interview, like I said, we're going to play a small brother quarrels game between the brothers. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and you have to tell me who did more of who and why. So first question, between the two brothers, who was the more mischievous one during practice sessions?
Serious? I think it's me.
You?
This
Why?
guy.
Because you were always at the ground?
Yeah, and I'll be like making jokes, or I'll be like really like having fun in the field. I'll be like 100%, or I'll be really doing what I like. I'll be having a very I'll be having concentration, everything. But even I'll be like
Joking
joking
around
or
as
like
well.
having fun chats with friends, just to like make them
Understood.
feel.
Understood.
Yeah.
No, but good. Okay, next question. Who was the bigger bully growing up?
Bully in the
In the
sense,
sense
Bully
how
in the sense, who used to pick on the other? Like, did you fight with the other? Who fought with each other the most?
I fight
Yeah.
with him the most
You fight with him. So
because
the big brother fought with
yeah.
him the most.
Yeah. So tomorrow we used to have only one shin pads in our home.
yeah.
So his training will be in the evening. My
Mine-
training would be in the morning. So we
You
used to fight
with
for
it.
that. And
No, we'll
yeah.
be having shin pads. We'll be having a lot of shin pads, but we want a small one.
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
is
I know.
who is going to take the
Yeah.
small one? The fight for that.
So
And fighting.
sometimes he even takes the shin pads and keep it out of my bag, and many times I have missed my shin pads for the training sessions and got scolding from the coach. So all these things he'll be doing.
Because no, if I ask him, he won't give me. So that's the problem.
He won't give it to you.
So I won't ask him. Yeah.
So if
If
you
I
guys
ask him, he
fought,
won't give. So
no, but if you guys
it's
fought,
kind
who
of
did you run
stealing
to?
from him.
Sorry,
No running. He'll hit me, I'll hit
Yeah.
him. That's all.
you didn't run to
Mom
mom or
or
dad.
No. They'll even ignore.
If we run to them, they will hit us, both of us.
They'll start eating us.
Wow. Okay.
And while playing PlayStations,
Yeah, while playing
Yeah,
PlayStations,
there'll
many
be
fights have
fights, yeah.
happened.
Wow.
So when I score, I'll tease him, and when he scores, he'll tease me. All these things happens.
Nice,
it's
nice.
like 50-50 match. One day he'll be winning, and another day I'll be winning. The matches will be going like that.
Wow. Who gets more tensed before a game?
This guy.
What do you
Yeah.
do to calm him down then as a big brother?
No,
No,
I
like-
don't do anything.
Like I'll be really calm before the match, but once I enter the match, if I see some player dribble me or if I see some player hitting my teammates, then I get tense and I'll
You
be
get
going hitting
tensed?
them. Yeah, I'll go hit them or I'll go fight with them and getting cards, getting red cards in 15 minutes. All that will happen with me. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
a bit,
Yeah, but I can understand. You're passionate about your entire team. So
Yeah.
I can. That's a nice way of saying that. How to channel your tension.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last question is: who is the fussy eater between the both of you?
Me.
This guy.
You never used to
Yeah.
eat.
No,
No,
I
you
used to
always-
before me. He'll finish everything, especially the like. If you see any chicken in the home or like any meat,
Hmm.
he'll be the first guy to go. Even if it's raw, he'll go do something in that. He'll put either pepper or he don't know to cook, but even he'll go do something. He have to eat that. Before I come home, you have to eat that.
Wow.
No, we,
Sometimes he'll
when I
give,
was
sometimes-
14 or 15 years old, when I was playing first year's the amateur league, and I was really fat and I was really unfit that time.
Really?
Those days,
Yeah.
he used to do all that eating and everything.
So the amateur league trimmed you down, or what trimmed you down?
No, Sai.
Sai.
Sports
trimmed you down.
Yeah.
No, but how? I mean, your experience in TAL has been pretty memorable. I mean, the TAL community hasn't forgotten you, and we always look forward to seeing your, you shine in every platform.
No, to be honest, it has really helped me because that is where I played many 11-a-side games, and that is where I got the idea to how to play 11-a-side game,
11-a-side.
where to save energy and where to use it. So all these things I learned from amateur league, and most important thing is the video.
See
So-
yourself
You
playing.
can see, yeah.
Video analysis really important for us players, because when you are playing you don't know your mistake, but when you watch you play you'll find
You'll be able to
something
point
to
out.
improve. Yeah.
Your dad can yell at you
And
after seeing your
can
videos.
get a lot of game time playing in amateur league.
Sorry, Danush?
Like we get game time.
You get a lot of game time,
Yeah.
and I think that helps you
Yeah.
also as a player getting more game time and
Yeah. It
practicing.
keeps us fit. Yeah.
No, definitely, it makes sense,
And
and I'm sure you guys. No, tell me.
And you can learn, like you can rectify your mistakes by seeing the full match video. And I think even in the Super Division there's no match video, only like it was been 2 years they started, but before that I think amateur league was the first
Yeah, to
league,
have full
like,
matches.
yeah, full match video and everything. So
Great. So
that
you guys have enjoyed
amateur league
TAL starting
yeah.
off and then taking off.
And one more thing which motivates you is watching your goals.
Yeah.
So
Watching your goals in top 3 or top 5,
it really
Yeah.
motivates us, because that's what any player would love to have with him, to watch
For
his
us,
goals
like
and show his goals to his girlfriends.
He's still a bully, I think, Danushna, towards you. He's still a bully. Yeah, big brother habits. So you guys used to look forward to top 5s all the time, huh?
Sorry?
You guys used to look forward to top 5s and highlights from TAL all the time, huh? When you guys used to play?
No.
Like yeah, in playing TAL we have a lot of memories, like scoring goals. We could talk about TAL, and even now really like we want to play in TAL, and I'm looking forward. So I just want to get fit and start go playing in
Get
TAL.
fit. What are you doing to
Yeah,
get fit? I mean, despite
He
lockdown and all now.
recently had an injury.
so I had a
Oh.
ankle injury recently.
Yeah,
like
so
kind of
for
major
many
one.
days he didn't play.
Yeah, for
He
not
didn't play
made
this season.
even this season I couldn't play.
Oh my God.
I played for Kickstart FC. I couldn't play even one game. I was in bench for 2 games, but I couldn't play even one game. So I really want to play Lavana set game. So that's only thing for now I have.
For that, you have to talk to coronavirus to go back.
No,
End the lockdown.
genuinely, we hope that things will get better. I mean, I get to start season 10 of TAL, and
Yeah.
we've already asked Danush, sorry, not Danush, Vignesh to make a statement wishing all our players and to excite all our players to start and keep hope also that we will get back and we will get back to sports, because right now TAL has stopped all their events because of COVID, and now we're under lockdown.
Like, we both have played TAL, but we used to play together also. It's like in a team. We used to be in the same team, but till now we couldn't play even one match in 7 years.
Really?
Like, together, yeah.
we shall
Sometimes,
take it.
yeah, he'll be having injury or I'll be having injury.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like that. So I played for Diago. First
Diago
team was
FC.
Diago FC. Then I played for Gremio.
Gremio
And
was
then
where Vignesh also played, right?
Yeah.
We played one game
Together last season, I think.
Wow.
Even before that, we have played one game together for Grammy FC.
But no, I was injured that time. I had a knee injury. So only this guy played. Only
Guys,
one game
please
we
take
played.
care.
That too,
Your career is not over, so injuries cannot be like taken. You guys have to recover. Use this time.
The
Rehabilitate.
style he plays, he will definitely get injuries, beating everyone.
No, but on a serious note, you guys should be careful. And we hope to see you soon back in action, both Danush and Vignesh. And hopefully in TAL, maybe. I mean, I think all our viewers would love to see both of you together, if not separately in action.
Yeah, we love to play together.
Hopefully, we shall see what the season holds for us. But thank you both so much. Like, you guys have really been nice for spending and sparing so much of your time and answering all our questions and the fun trivia. And all the best. Stay safe.
Thank you.
No injuries, hopefully. Injury less. And we hope to see you soon, guys. Back on the field.
Sure.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
See you.
See you.
Thank you.